I'm Brian Richardson, and I'm glad you're here today with Prep to Exit. We're going to cover the 3 Ps that every business will always wind up in.
And a deal valued at $2.15 billion in cash.
On June 21st, we completed the transaction.
All right, the 3 Ps that every business is going to end up. Let's get right into it. The first P is the one that everybody assumes that their business is going to wind up in when they make an exit. Selling the company and making big dollars. And that P is the profit P. Making lots of money on your exit is what everybody dreams of and what everybody hopes for. We believe as owners that our business has such a great value to it that somebody's going to pay top dollar, and at the end of the day we're going to have tons of money in the bank. Now the reality is that not a lot of us make a profit from our exit, much less a large dollar profit. The reality is a lot of businesses can end up in the second P, the peace P. Ending up in peace with your business when you sell it or close it is a great place to be. It means you can sleep at night. Now let me talk about the third P, penalty. None of us want to end up with our businesses in the penalty phase when we've sold or closed our business. That is not a great place to be. Now stick around. I'm going to go into more details on each of the P's and give you some insights to be able to really grasp which P to aim for and how to avoid the bad one. All right, let's get into the details of the 3 P's of every business's exit. The first P is the profitability. Now the reality is not a lot of us are able to sell our businesses for a large dollar that we want. There's other factors involved. There's controllable factors and uncontrollable factors. We can't control the industry. We can't control the economy. Let's say the industry is no longer in a whole bunch of expansion and mergers and acquisitions, but it's a dormant industry. We can't control that. So the dollar multiple or value we're going to get from our company isn't going to be as high as another industry that's growing. Some of the internal factors are things that we can control as business owners to drive up the profitability. One is increasing our profits, increasing our processes within the company, increasing our revenues, doing things that make the business as an organization, as an enterprise, more functional without me as a person running it. That creates extra value that when you go for the exit, increases the profitability and the deal value. Now let's talk about number 2. P for peace. Being able to sleep at night after you've closed a business is really important. Being able to sleep knowing that all the bills are paid, there's no more debt, the building's closed, everything is tied up with a nice bow and you're able to walk away. That's a quality peace dynamic in exiting your business. Nobody's chasing you and nobody's going to harass you. Let's talk about the third P, penalty. This isn't very fun whatsoever. In the penalty dynamic, it's not necessarily that you're going to go to jail, but you're going to have to waste time, money, resources dealing with issues that you thought you were done with when you closed the business or sold it. What kind of penalties? Typically these come from bureaucracies that had some kind of oversight of our company when we were operating it. So Medicare, Medicaid, Department of Labor, Workman's Comp, etc. If some bureaucrat decides that some little rule is going to be applied against us, they can chase us down, especially if there's record-keeping requirements for 3, 5, 7 years. There's a statute of limitations on Department of Labor that they can come and chase you down. Now, the company may be able to provide a shield, and it may be situations that the bureaucrat has to deal with the company that is no longer open, but the fact remains that your name and my name are on the letterhead, and so they're going to come chasing us down, get certified letters, etc., etc. So if we close our businesses, make sure that we've got all the paperwork in order and that we've been crossing our T's, dotting our I's, so that after we exit it, there's no penalty of wasted time, frustration, and resources. So that's the 3 P's, penalty, peace, and profit. And what my hope is that I'm going to train you through Prep to Exit to be able to maximize the things you can't control, how to adjust for the things you can't control, so you wind up with the best P, which is profit.